Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon stuff this time again, so back to the original. Yeah. What the hell am I doing the opening this way? It's locked. I'm opening it now. Locked. It's has a thing on it. It's a different kind of package than I'm used to. I'm used to just regular packages that are like just plain cardboard boxes. But I guess they wanted to send, maybe they had this one spare, wanted to use it. Maybe the shape of the box worked better with what I ordered. We'll see if I get to know anything about that. Alright, opening this stuff up. Well protected. I expect a lot of different things. So let's just see what we can get out first. A bunch of this to protect the stuff that's in here. A good amount of these things that I ordered will have separate videos in which like I open the complete thing. For which I expected this one to be the first because it's the biggest. Well, I put this box aside. Legendary Collection 5Ds. I was like, yeah, you know, I like doing some openings, seeing if I have some luck. And this does look pretty fancy with a fancy, like, deck board, really. Yeah, game board. 5 confirmed cards. Black Rose Dragon is among there. If I would have known, like, back when I ordered, like, Black Rose Dragon, I wouldn't have, like, bought it if I knew I was getting this. Guess that would have saved me, was it? 150, but it's not that bad. I'll have a second Black Rose Dragon to do something with, I guess. I've also, by the way, decided to, like, build the Constellar deck, because I built the Shaddoll deck, and, like, Constellar is still my favorite. Although, right now, I'm sort of going towards a different deck, but I still really like Constellar, so I've decided to build that as well. It's just that the exact details of the build, like, most of the cards I know I want to keep. Like, there's Sombre Pollux, Elgiady, Chaos, Tanky Reinforcements, Darkhold, Raigeki, Mirror Force, Mystical Space Typhoon probably, and then like some other like details I'm not really sure about. Probably it'll be edited like for like various like the different meta that I expect to face. Anyway, I'll be opening this in a separate video. Legendary Collection 5Ds. Next we have a Pokemon thing. Poster pack from Platinum Supreme Victors. Why the hell did I get this? Well, if you recall, if you've been around for like a very long time on my channel, or like, pretty sure I mentioned it recently, Rising Rivals, which as I said before, Supreme Victors was when I got back into the TCG. And I also saw a lot of Supreme Victors, have a good amount of the cards, and I'm like, you know, I just feel like opening some of this. I'm not going to collect all the cards from Supreme Victors, although if I decide to go first to complete a second set, it'll be Supreme Victors, because chances are that's what I have the most of. Although I do have a lot from Arceus as well, and I already have like I got a poster box for that in the past. So I already have like the big poster with like the list on the back. Pretty sure that's what it was. So I hope actually that this is on this poster as well. Either way, I'll just have a poster to hang up in my room because that dartboard over there, I've not used that for like a couple of years because one, it's hanging too low, and two, it's too close. So I really just want to get rid of that and hang up some posters, like, and the Pokemon poster, like, I'll have this poster then as well, and then the one from Arceus, so that should be good. Let's see what I'll get from this. Next up, I see this, which usually is, like, the single cards, which actually goes together quite well with the Pokemon thing I just got, because most of these things will be Pokemon, although not all. This will also be, once again, be the thing that just shows what I ordered. Get them out of single stuff and some bigger stuff. No need for you to see that. I'll check it later. Everything is in one package, and as you can see, there's a Fire Formation Tanky. One of the cards that will be in my Constellar deck. And although, like, certain things look great, and like Super Rare, Ultra Rare, Ghost Rare, Ultimate Rare, whatever, sometimes they do look better, and I kind of want those, but I generally just go for the cheapest one. So if they have a common, which means no shine on the card, I'll go for that. But this one has shine, though, because I'm pretty sure this is a super rare. But pretty cheap. either way. Fire Formation Tanky, a 1, a 2, a 3. We have the Constella Algieri, 1, 2, 3. We have a Dark Hole, 1, 2. And then we have 3 Sombre. Unfortunately, there was no Kaus or Pollux in stock when I bought this, so can't get those. Omega and Pleiades are still freaking expensive. I'll see when I get them. I don't know when I'll get them yet, but it'll be at some point. I don't know exactly when, but same with like the El Shaddol Wind construct and stuff. The thing is, like, I'll probably wait until the Water Shaddol is out, then I've tested a bit with that and changed my deck accordingly to see what I really feel about like how I want to change my deck, because I will want to change my deck to have the Water Shaddol in it, because it's good. But what water monster am I going to use? Or am I going to use Nef-Shaddol Fusion? We'll see. Anyway, Pokemon cards, Rising Rivals. I decided to just complete the set, because I already have a lot of them. I'm not going to show them right now, but I have this big folder, or binder, whatever, that I have them in. And the cards I do have, I'll be putting these cards in there in like a separate video. I feel that'll be fun, but these are some of the cards I was missing. Like Eevee I do have, but I have 4 of them in like the deck that I was building at the time, and I want to just keep those separate, so I got an extra Eevee. Same for Scizor 4, I got 2 of them. I decided to buy a 3rd just to put in the binder. There should be a Gallade from Rising Rival somewhere in there. I do already have one, but that's the Holo from the theme deck. And even though I'm not really using the theme deck for much, and not the Gallade either, I do feel that I just want the non-Holo, because that's a regular that you can get in the set, because the Holo is just exclusive to the theme deck. I see the need to say all the names. You can just see them. And this is not really a Pokemon opening, because I'll go over the names like when I put them in the... What's it? Here's the non-Holo Gallade. When I put them in the binder. Alright, so I got those. And then there is some more. New card sleeves. Actually, Vanguard sleeves. I realized something when just looking through the sleeves. It said on the page with the Vanguard sleeves. The smaller sleeves, which included these, specifically made for Yu-Gi-Oh! And Vanguard cards. I'm like, what? Then the others are not? They're specifically made for Magic the Gathering and Pokemon cards. And then I realized, yeah, I've had, like, in, like, these packages, I've had Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in the same one, and I noticed that Pokemon cards are slightly bigger. So then, if I just get one of my sleeved cards out, this, you'll see that there's space, and I didn't really mind the space, but then I was like, wait, this could actually make sense, because the sleeve is sized for Pokemon, the sleeves are sized for Pokemon cards. So I'm like, okay, Vanguard sleeves. I wanted to get the sleeves for my Constella deck anyway. Now I also have them for the Shaddol deck, because smaller sleeves. If they really feel too small, then I'll just keep them in like the magic sleeves that I have for them right now, because I do like those. But I do really like these sleeves as well. Unfortunately, no Pokemon sleeves. Or like Yu-Gi-Oh!-ish sleeves that I wanted that were cheap. I don't remember how much there were actually. I'd have to check again. Anyway, sleeves. There should be more because they come in packages of 55. And with 3 of those, I am at 165, which means the lowest number that reaches 140, which is main deck, side deck, extra deck for 2 decks. Now I also have these final 2 things. A special edition for both Abyss Rising and Generation Force. The only 2 special editions that were there for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets, and I was like, yeah, you know, let's go for it. I feel like getting them and doing maybe something with them. I don't know. Especially Generation Force is not a lot of cards I really want or feel like that are great at the moment. Abyss Rising does have a Gagaga Cowboy. I really hope I'm getting that. That'll be good. And like Legendary Collection 5Ds, like Go-Yo Guardian is one of the main ones I want. But anyway, I'll be opening those in separate videos as well. And there's one tiny other thing in the box. No, there's just the thing to keep the bottom closed. Anyway, that was it. Pokemon cards to complete Rising Rivals have a separate video. Some of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards from Constellars won't have a separate video, me putting those in sleeves. And then you'll have a separate video for the 2 special editions for the poster pack and for the Legendary Collection. So that's 1 video that I filmed now and 5 more that I have yet to film. It's gonna be one hell of a mess on my bed after all this. See you later.